Clash of Clans, episode 17. When I was 17, I drank some very good beer. Some very good beer I purchased with a fake ID. My name was Willie McGee. I stayed up listening to Queen when I was 17. Skilly beep 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 skilly beep. And we're back with some Clash of Clans for the fans in the stands.
No, I love it when I get to listen to you sing. And you still haven't given the song yet.
Well, we're working on it. You never recorded it for me.
Well, you have to do some of the work here.
All right. Well, I'm back here. I'm your pal, Biggity Boner, and I'm here with my pal, Scotty. We're here in the sound studio at WBSMT Radio.
Sound system.
And the sound system is running.
Yeah. So,
what's up? ClashClansPodcast.com. What's happening?
Not much. Just a little apology to all our fans out there.
Suck it.
I haven't. I hadn't posted the episode last week, so we're posting 2 today. It's been a very crazy few weeks this time of year with my day work, and so I just needed a little hiatus. And so we're back. And with that, we had talked about before I was going to do the Man Without a Clan segment.
Yeah.
And so I was in contact. I'm going to join. Now I've just got to double check because it's been a few days because, like I said, it's been away. I've been away. So
just do it, man.
No, I'm going to. I just got to
do it right now.
I just got to do the I got permission to join British Knights. I just have to go back in, and I hadn't talked with them for a week. But there's a reason why I took a little bit of break from doing the Man Without a Clan segment.
Hit me.
Okay, so the update came and things were we're figuring out all this new stuff. Got my minions up to level 5.
Yeah. Well, so why don't we start? Where are you at right now? What have you been doing?
I have been and this is part of the reason why. So I was going to do the Man Without a Clan.
Sure.
And so I decided that I should upgrade my barracks before I do Man Without a Clan, because I didn't want to go into somebody else's clan and then have a barrack upgrading and not be able to donate much. And you know how it is when you're doing all that stuff. So,
right.
So I thought, okay, I'm going to wait. And so I ate it, and I did 3 at one time. And I did one day, and then they were all, besides the dragon level one, they were all equal. And then I just did all 3 and sucked it up for a few days. And finally that happened. And now I'm doing the P.E.K.K.A. level. So
it's super funny because we haven't talked about where we're at with each other until we got on the radio here. I'm doing the same thing.
You did?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll have my 4th P.E.K.K.A. barrack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I had dragons all the way across the board in one P.E.K.K.A. for a while, for a real long time. And I just said, screw it, because I don't have anything left to spend elixir on, and I'm stuck at level 8.
Oh, yeah, because when you're upgrading and stuff, just like Boots, he always had like tons of elixir.
Yeah. So I'm stuck with all this elixir, and the only thing I can spend it on is barracks. That's it. That's the only thing I have that I can upgrade.
Do you have all of your storages? Like, do you have?
No, I get 2 more at level 9. I have 3 of each.
Okay, you have 3 of each, and they're all maxed out. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, because
that was eons ago. Max out the storage. Do that first, gang, out there in Radio Land. One of those things you do right away.
Yeah, because I kept my storages low, but then, we had talked a lot of times about
the hit points alone. That's where you do it. I mean,
yeah.
They can't get the 2,000. Even if it's only 2,000 in there, it takes them longer to get it, and they can rain fire down on them.
Yeah, and then like talking with you and talking with Lugia and stuff, it's like, well, then you can separate your resources and be able to,
Sure.
you get attacked by, one side.
You move them around. I have all mine in the center, and this is working great for me. The way I got my setup right now. But once I have 4, I have to separate them. I have to do at least 2 different areas.
So you have all of them except 1 at P.E.K.K.A. level?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be maxed out on all barracks.
I'll have 1 P.E.K.K.A. level, and then the rest will be... I think the other ones are just healer. I think I'm going to do 1 more, but I'm going to wait for a while. I love the update in terms of being able to switch back and forth.
Oh God, is it so? I've already moved them around so they're arranged around my thing instead of having them in a line so I can upgrade them all. I can go down the line and do it.
Yeah.
It's so good to have
But
it that way.
it has thrown me off a little bit because I have to know the numbers, because of things that I
the way you
send
do
in.
your setup,
Yeah,
that makes a difference. And when I like they're all trained out and they're all empty. Like
Yeah.
I have to go like I've used them all and I just turned it off or something. I'm like, okay, these guys will all be barbarians, and I'm like, what did I have us set up? Okay, so I'll go one barbarian, then two barbarian, then I'll be like, oh wait a minute, I gotta have archers in there somewhere. What am I doing?
Have you gone through it and then you get to the end and you go, wait, which one of the troops don't add up, And that's the bad thing about upgrading my barracks is that now I have to like watch the numbers because
Sure.
I can make more troops than that. But I've been training the giants a lot on each of the things first, so that way I get the 2 minutes, and then when I'm back and stuff like that, then a lot of stuff has happened instead.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I've actually been using some bombers lately.
Have you?
Just what the hell? I had, I didn't have a bunch of barracks to use. There was always one or two of them being worked on. And so I was like, I'm going to change up my army because it takes forever. So I would throw 5 wall breakers at the head of the list and then barbs all behind them. And
what do you think?
They worked. I mean,
Don't you think that it saves on the troops if you...
Well, it changed my attack style. I would go after something that I needed to just penetrate instead of, whack off on the counter or whack off at the wall all day long and piss on it and then, get killed.
Yeah.
But it changed my... They don't, it's either wall breakers or the minions. Like it's,
Yeah.
I can just send those right over the wall.
Okay, so... I think...
By the way, Boneyard the Minion King is now at level 3 minions.
Oh, very nice.
They did change color and they're cooler.
They're pink, aren't they?
No. Are the fourth ones pink? That's
Yeah.
dumb.
No, I don't know. I can't remember, but...
These ones are dark blue. I guess they have kind of light.
Like pink wings.
Yeah, like light purple wings.
Yeah, and I am at level 5 minions.
Yeah, I know. I got a couple from you.
Yeah, which
Thanks.
I love. I mean, I have to say, I like them. I take them in, especially with the barracks training. I've been doing 25. I couldn't do it without the pumps. Or the drills going.
Yeah.
The heavy lift. Boots was just talking about how he couldn't maintain. It's really hard to maintain a minion swarm. But what I really love about them, and I'm glad I maxed them out, is that they can get in there and they can do some major damage and do the cleanup stuff, which I like. If you send them in at the right time. It seems to me that since the update, though, that the wizard towers, like, batch damage them a lot more.
Yeah. There's
Because it seemed like before, like, the wizard would just hit one.
the splash damage
Yeah.
is works a little differently. I think.
Yeah.
You're right. But those guys are usually pretty softened up by then.
Oh, yeah. Before you send them in.
By the time I get there, the wizard towers aren't on that corner anymore.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of the last podcast we did. I think I was just about to hit level 5 minions.
Yep. And now you have them, and they're
Or
awesome.
no, it must not have been that. I must have had that or gotten close, and then I did my level 6 barbarians,
All right.
which I enjoyed, and then as soon as that was done, I did my level 6 giants, which make a huge difference.
Oh man, some people I got like 5 of them or 4 of them, and they just walked all over the place.
Yeah, they can just
they
go
were taking
in hardcore.
Yeah, they were
and-
taking some heavy damage.
Yeah, the hit points and the damage that they do, it's like a bigger chunk, and that's kind of.
And 4 of them could walk through a wall.
See, and I do 13.
And I can see how that would be awesome. Like it's almost like a wall breaker. As long as there's something you want to hit right on the other side of that wall, you can send those guys in.
Yeah. I send the giants first, and then I send the wall breakers in right behind. So by the time the giants hit the wall, everything's targeting them, and then my wall breakers go in
Sure.
right behind them and do that.
And let them through.
Yeah, because I hate it when one of those cannons just like you see the wall breaker get there, and you're like, okay,
There's a line of 5 of them running in a row, and it just
that's a couple grand elixir, and then boom, just he's gone.
Cannon, arrow, another cannon, and then they don't even make it to the wall.
Well, the thing about the giants is, and especially why I upgraded them, is because I decided I'm just gonna go for trophies. I mean, not go for trophies. I'm gonna attack, get what I want, but I'm not gonna like drop trophies, or I'm not gonna purposely do anything like that.
I don't care.
Yeah. But I thought, well, let's see where I max out at, with, I'm going for resources.
Your abilities, yeah.
Yeah. And I realized that as I was getting up there, I needed the Giants to be stronger because those damn X-bows still are such a nightmare, but the Giants will just keep taking them, especially when you drop a heal spell.
Well, I love the fact that you can run them out. You said it on the last podcast. You send the Giant in with a heal spell, and then the Expo just runs out of bullets by the time you send
There's nothing more satisfying than seeing that Expo empty.
Going click, 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 click,
Yeah,
click, click.
it's done, and it's like, oh god, yeah. So that's why I went for the Giants, and so I didn't do the Giants just finished last night. So I was debating about what to do next, but I went and did the Dragons because people are giving out the level 3, and I think anything less.
Those things are rad.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
That's what I'm upgrading right now. When I got done with my level 3 minions, I had 3 million elixir because I was spending all my gold that I was doing on walls.
Okay.
I was like, I make 200. Here's a wall. And I was putting out some blues on different points and different squares. All the intersections here. You can take a look at it. So the weak spots are all blue, and it's a pretty good design.
Yeah,
you're
getting it.
The center. I'm at level 8, and the center where it has all the good stuff. Anybody has to go through 3 walls.
Yeah. That was kind of my tactic too. Is that you have to get through 3 different
walls, and in some spots it's 2 walls are together, and that is okay. It's overlap.
Except for when you do the 2 together, the wall breaker will run around the side of the smallest or the easiest access point.
So you're telling me that if somebody dropped one in the middle of my long 2 squared wall, they're going to run all the way over there to where it's only 1 wall?
I'm pretty sure. I've seen my wall breakers run round to the side of a double wall and
go for the corner. Go for in the armpit.
Yeah, go in for the armpit.
Well, that's the shit because my armpits are all super
defended.
They're all blue. I got the blues go past it because that's the only place that is pink is where it's a double wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the Giant in the healer spell, and I didn't share this on the last podcast, but it's really a cool tactic. So you know how we talked about in previous podcasts about how you drop in like a 1 barb in the middle, of a square that somebody leaves open, and then you set off the bomb and do whatever. Yeah. Well, I started noticing that people were really setting it up so that when you drop in there, everything is just hammering you. And I would, I'd throw in my Giants and everything, and it was like I'd get destroyed.
Because there's just super overlap of every defense.
There's super overlap. It's just it's a really cool tactic, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a heal spell, drop the heal spell, then drop the Giants in there, because then they'll take out the things that are really close to it, and by the time that heal spell wears off, then you've made a hole, and then you can start
defenses, and then you can clean up around the outside.
Sure. And I think a lot of times too, and I
you drop a ton of archers there so they can just fire over whatever wall that is. On everything that's around them
and distract the other things. But I want to do the archers. I just think that they're a little bit too expensive for what you get, but. We'll see. But I'm gonna. I'm just trying to think about whether what I'm gonna do next.
Are you talking about upgrading?
Upgrading, yeah.
I'm still at 5 and 5, and I guess let's see. I'm at. Let me just take a look.
Well, here's one thing that I found out that was actually like the best surprise in terms of upgrading. So the queen, right? To get the queen is 40k dark elixir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not upgrading my dragon to level 3. I'm upgrading my rage spell to level 5.
Oh. Do you use the rage spell?
Yeah, I keep one of each on hand in case I need to drop it, and it always comes up. I don't use them that often, but if I can, because it costs $40,000 for that one. If it's worth it, I need to clear this corner.
Yeah.
For the $200,000 that's available inside there, I'll drop it. I'll drop all 3 of them and to go in and clean it out.
Because see, I've just been making heal spell after heal spell because they're short, and you can do that. But okay, so here's what I was saying: the best surprising upgrade thing was that. So Queen 40K Dark Elixir. So I'm going, oh shit, I'm never gonna get her up to level 2. You know how hard it is to hang on. No, level 2 is 20K Dark Elixir.
Oh, so her upgrades start back down at a cheaper level?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did you have her before the upgrade?
Yes.
I bet you.
No,
I'll look. I'll look.
Yeah, you look. I'm
I bet
pretty
she's
sure
cheaper than 40 grand.
No,
now.
I think she's still 40 grand.
No way. I bet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. She's 40
She
grand.
is, yeah. But so I was like, oh shit! Now I can. So she's at level 3 now.
Yeah, right. You're
and I'm
pumping
moving
out
on
that
to
Dark Elixir. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm moving on. Well, because once you do that, once you got your minions and stuff, it seems
You
like
got both your drills topped out, right?
they are topped.
Yeah,
they
level
are
6
maxed
for a bajillion elixir to get it there.
And I almost wanted to do Town Hall 10 because of the.
There's another drill.
There's another drill, but I'm not going to do it. I'm staying where I'm at. I just,
You got a lot of upgrading to do right now.
Yeah.
You might as well get there.
Well, and that's the thing. The pumps or the drills, they're going, but you can't.
The lava house is cool looking. Have you run into any of those Inferno towers yet?
I have never attacked anybody with an
I did
Inferno
just
tower.
to see it work, and it's awesome. Like I sent a P.E.K.K.A. and a dragon in there, and the thing was going zap zap.
Was it cool?
Yeah, it took a while to turn on, but it's a cool little effect.
What does it do? It just
like shoots a laser. Like a wavy laser of fire at whatever.
Did it do a lot of
and
damage?
It just holds it on it, and it just burn.
Really?
And the thing, and it's dead.
Yeah.
It took a while. It went around and lit up.
I've seen. I don't know if I've attacked a Town Hall 10. I might have, but that's what's nice now about being 9.
Well, some asshole upgraded to level 10, and the Inferno thing was still level 1. But I was going after some shit that he had it because he had it set up badly. And, his walls weren't even all painted up.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, dude. I'm going after your shit.
I think so level Town Hall 9 was, it was like, okay, they added that a long time ago, and people like Mikey Crud rushed to Town Hall 9, and I still couldn't believe it when right after the upgrade I start seeing these idiots with like shit walls, an Inferno tower, and a level 10 castle. How are you ever going to hang on to anything? Because if you got shitty defenses like that, you level 8's going to come in and clean up big time.
Well, obviously,
because you're going to get more from them.
Yeah, obviously you're not playing. Yeah, that's true too. You're going to get even more of their crap.
Yeah.
Something that Boot said on here was he was tired of. He said, "I'm sick of getting attacked by people who are level 9 and are currently upgrading to level 10." He says, "I'm going to," because he's level 8.
Yeah.
He says, "I'm going to wait." And wait till they're upgraded, then revenge them for 150%. Like, stick
that's
'em.
nice. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I love the Queen. She's nice to send in. I hate that it takes, and I just hope that as it goes on, that they'll drop the times even more.
Nah.
But they did drop it after the last update. The time it takes for them to regenerate.
The king is an hour. What's the queen?
Well, it starts at an hour, but it's plus 4 minutes now instead of plus 6 minutes.
Oh,
so
right, because of the level.
Yeah, so my king got.
How long does he take now? What's his level?
He's a level 7.
How long does it take?
Like an hour and a half.
Man.
So it's like you get up there to like 10, and all of a sudden it's 2 hours. But he does some damage if you can send him in right.
Well,
that's
I guess
the whole thing.
You send him in at the right spot, and that spot starts narrowing. He's much better on defense then. Because some guy comes in and you're holding a lot. He's gonna put up a fight, and then he's gonna go to sleep.
But see, I have got my Town Hall outside, and so I seriously, if you look through my battle log, it is seriously like 1,000, 1,000.
Me too. I'm level 8, so it's 1,000, 1,000, 900, 500, 500. Like one guy just hit me, and that's all he got from me was 500 of each because he's a level all 10 or whatever.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
He doesn't even get all of it.
Yeah, they just come in for the trophies. I'm like, take the trophies. And it's at the point now that I'm not even afraid.
We get 11 trophies. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to get 30 or 40 the next time I play.
Yeah, I'm not even afraid anymore because I like if I go in and play 1 or 2 battles because the amount of loot that I actually lose from these is so. I mean, like if somebody actually hit me like hardcore, I go, oh, okay, it's been a week and a half since something like that happened.
Yeah, right. I can do that too. Let's having it Town Hall out and having it away from everything, having everything else a nice, good. And also between the town hall and the first corner of my walls, there's a secret Tesla tower. So if anybody drops and kills my town hall, yeah, and then they go and then they'll start getting zapped. So I ruined their whole battle plan if they were planning on coming in. Because, now that guy's there. Shit,
Yeah.
I'll have to start over at a different side.
It's exactly like if there's a damn dragon in the clan castle. And this
Yeah.
happened again, I think last night. I was raiding somebody and I see this. I throw down my troops and they start going in and, my archers take out the king and, I've got like 13 left and all of a sudden here comes this dragon flying across. And I thought, oh, son of a bitch. But at least I had minions to take him out.
Yeah.
And a heal spell.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this is, because if you don't have any like air defense against those things,
Yeah.
they'll take out your whole army. They'll just follow you around and
Burn you to death.
blow
Yeah,
the
right.
shit out of you.
I was playing and all I had was what was in the clan castle. Mine, I'm like 15 archers that were all at different levels, and I went, oh shit, here comes a dragon, bunk, and they, I put them way back, and they went out. The dragon followed all the way over there, and they got out and shot at him for a while, and I put some other barbs around him so that he would turn. Didn't work.
Yeah, and if
he
they're-
turned around and ended up killing everybody.
And if your archers are like standing next to each other when they're trying to kill him,
Yeah.
they're screwed.
Yeah, it's all-
because splash damage.
yeah, right. You're done.
Yeah, it's totally nutty. So what else have you been doing, Boneyard?
Nutty. Nothing. It's my birthday on Sunday.
Your birthday on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm gonna be old.
Older.
Yeah.
But think of it this way: this birthday, you have embraced technology. You are podcasting. You know what Skype is.
Wow. Yeah. Skypey.
Yeah. You know what applications are.
Yeah. I can send an electronic mail.
We met a lot of cool people.
I can download things.
Yeah. So you've come a long way this year, I think.
Hey, why was the computer late for work?
Why?
Because it had a hard drive.
God. I don't even know. Where do you just make these up? Or do
No,
you...
actually, I saw that on the Ellen show
Oh, okay.
at work. We were watching it. Also, what was why did Little Mermaid? Why does the Little Mermaid wear seashells?
Why?
Because she's not big enough for D shells.
See,
Yeah.
I wish I could remember jokes. I just cannot remember jokes.
Yeah, that was a good one. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. God. This,
Also,
how many people have you told that to?
Actually, this is the first time I told it since I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now it goes out to thousands of
Out to
people.
thousands and hundreds and tens and
Yeah.
like a couple of people.
Or our 3 fans that listen to this, like,
Yeah, the fans in the stands. Where you guys at? We haven't had a lot of feedback lately.
yeah,
What,
well, it's my fault because we haven't put up an episode
Yeah, it's
last
true.
week.
We
so
haven't been around, and Scotty's not doing his job.
so we're back in action.
Actually, he's actually doing his job and not doing this.
Yeah, so but we're back in action. We're going full bore. We got
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit of a break, and now I have some time to play Clash of Clans, which has been good. I don't know where I'm going next. I've been upgrading my archer towers, and I'm going to do my cannons coming up. But I've been going so much for elixir lately, with the barracks, the upgrades,
Yeah.
and everything like that. That the gold comes. Working on my first level 5 Tesla, because those things kick ass. When you get up there, like, I have gotten the crap kicked out of me by people with like level.
Awesome Teslas.
Yeah. Take me out.
I don't see that shit yet.
Oh, you haven't?
I mean, I'm a step below you, and as far as trophies, so I don't see that kind of stuff yet. I fight guys that are right around where I'm at,
Yeah, but where are you sitting at in trophies?
1400.
Oh, you're at 1400?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the 1700 range. I was up in 1800s, but then I'd go in and I'd get my butt kicked. But and it was just because I didn't have those giants.
I'm in gold 3. Last time
I'm in gold 1.
the league went around, I got back into. I was at silver 1 because I had dropped while I was doing it, and then immediately went right back up to it. That extra 3800 is nice. That's
Yeah.
some of my army.
And I'm at like 80. I'm getting like 8,500 of both each time, which is nice, but
Some of my army.
yeah. I mean, I go in at least for like I need to make at least like 250 dark elixir to make up for my minions that I send in.
Well, for me, it's 38 barbarians.
What?
3,800 gold.
That's all you have to get.
I mean, that's what that's worth.
Oh, okay.
For a win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Every win you get 38 barbarians.
So I take that off the amount I have to get in order to.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Even though sometimes I don't have a win, and I still take what I want, and I still don't get trophies. I still lose trophies, even though I took the cash.
Well, I go for resources or loot. I mean, that's like my number one.
Yeah, I don't care about trophies. I think we're both the same way. People go for loot. There's no reason to.
And those air defenses, though, people are being much smarter with them because if they're spread out, it's like. But I'll still send my minions in, even if there's an air defense there, because I'll take one out at a time.
Right. Yeah.
And I can do more damage in that.
And with the swarm, they'll get there as a group and take it out eventually.
Yeah. Would you call 25 a swarm? I don't know.
That's small swarm. I mean, any
small
group,
swarm.
20, I guess, would be swarm.
I was sitting
smallest.
at 20, but yeah.
20.
So okay.
That lasts for a while. Those guys will walk around. Those guys will fly around and spit some shit on some people for a while.
I mean, I like how they go in and do that. Like hardcore, especially at 5, they do some damage.
I bet. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I cannot wait because that's gonna they're just gonna wash over the screen and spit on everybody's ass.
Well, and you're sending in how many now?
50.
Oh my God! How are you getting that dark elixir to afford that?
I get enough to make guys.
Make do?
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's see. Right now I have. Right now I have 8 dark elixir. Actually, I am not doing very well right now.
Holy crap!
But I spend all the dark elixir I get on my minions because I got
How
it
are
up
you
to
gonna upgrade them?
Well, I'll have to buy it. I got to. I had 12,000 dark elixir because I was fighting for dark elixir, and I was still doing the same thing I am. I mean, I gradually move up.
Yeah.
But I was at 12,000, and to get 8,000 more, which was 10%. I did the thing, and I had enough gems left over from other stuff and from, the hard way, all chopping down trees and crap. I could afford it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm getting the 20," and boom! I waited till the research lab was ready, dropped the gems, got the 20 Gs, and got them up to level 3.
Oh, okay.
And so right now I'm doing the rage spell, and I gotta pay the money.
I really want another research facility so bad. I feel like that's the really limiting factor. I mean, because you cannot.
I don't know how you could even have enough stuff to do it all the time. You know what? Here's the thing. I haven't been playing a lot lately. Like sitting down and playing for hours or for a half an hour at a time. I've been just going in and dicking around and taking what I could because I was just going after. I needed 200 to do a wall, and then I'm done.
Okay.
Or I'd get up to 400 gold, do a wall, and then I was just gaining all this elixir.
Yeah.
So nobody was attacking me because all I had was elixir, for sale. That was it.
Well, these last couple weeks have been so busy that I haven't full hardcore, and then that's why I just did my barracks because I was like, okay,
exactly, right, and that's me too. I had barracks going, so I wasn't playing that much because it took forever.
Yeah, but I'd go in and do stuff and just wait for the troops, and like I said, my town hall, it would take them out. I wouldn't lose much stuff, so I didn't feel weird about losing stuff. But as soon as you hit that that 800, anything after that, it's like. It doesn't matter. So I might have 3 million sitting there, but I'm like, it's all right. It's just like I have 800 sitting in my.
Till you see somebody come in and hit you for 200K.
Yeah, I just have
3 times in a row.
There's a couple times that I forgot to check my dark elixir, check in and do it, and then it's like there's 1,600 sitting in each pump or each drill, and then you get hit with one of them. It's like,
yeah, I'm using on my whole shits to go after that. Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right, so
what's next?
What's next for you?
What's next? What happens now?
What's next for me? I guess I'm gonna, everything's hitting in a realm where it's gonna be almost 5 million. So I'm working on now. It's nice because I can go for gold. It's like a foreign thing to me. Gold has been an afterthought for over a month, maybe 2.
Sure.
So I now am upgrading my archers. I'm going to upgrade my cannons, and then I'll start with the other things. I'm going to keep the Teslas going. I got to get my air defenses going, but those are cheapest. They take a long time. But I'm just gonna do one of those things at a time until I can do it. So the dragon upgrade, I had spent a while trying to get enough elixir. Now I've got 10 days.
How many? I forgot what my question.
All right. Anyway, what are you up to next? I mean, what's your plan? What's your strategy?
I've got 4 sleepy builders.
4 sleepy builders.
One day until my final sleepy builder is sleepy, and I have to save up 3 million in gold. I have 846,000.
Okay.
I need to get up to 3 million.
Okay.
And start my town hall level 9.
Oh my god.
That's my plan. I'm sticking to it.
Why aren't you doing it now though? When you have if you have nothing else left to upgrade. Well, I suppose you have nothing left with elixir to upgrade.
Yeah, and so I have to jump. I have to go forward because I still have stuff to upgrade with my gold. I still all my archer towers can go up 1 level. My wizard towers can all go up 1 level, and my Teslas can go up a bunch of levels. But the only thing that I can upgrade with my elixir is people in the research facility and 1 dark barrack.
Do you feel good that you didn't rush to Town Hall 9?
Totally.
You totally feel good?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's great. And here's the thing. It's going to take 10 days to get to Town Hall level 10. Or Town Hall level 9. So I decided I'm going to play. And for 10 days, I'm going to try to get, as soon as I can, I'm going to get all the other 4 sleepy builders on something with gold so that they can start.
That sounds like a prostitution ring.
Yes. Sleepy builders working for gold.
Yeah. On something.
On something. In something, working it slowly at first.
Yeah.
And then harder and harder, and I'll get more and more gold.
Could you imagine if the builders, if they had time off, then they came back and they were more productive?
The sleepy builders just busted ass.
Like it's saved up. Like not doing something.
That's too much.
Like, they're on vacation, and then they come back and they're super productive.
Yeah, Supercell, we need a pub.
Yeah.
We need to have a pub in our town so that we can send our guys there.
You have a little pub, and then you send your guys there, and you have to spend gold, but they come back more productive.
Sure, that's how you upgrade the dudes.
Yeah, but they would go there, and you would spend money on them, but it would take a day. And then you could do it because they're all hungover. So you'd have to put them to work at certain times.
Yeah, the pub's a bad idea, it sounds like.
Yeah. And then the crime rate would skyrocket.
The Archer Tower goes up all crooked because they're all hungover the next day. Oh, shit. Trying to shoot cannons that blow up.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you had to
sleeping in his hut and boom! Oh shit!
If you had to take care of your builders and treat your, at least
at least they do something. All the rest of the townspeople just run around real fast and look at stuff. I guess they're cleaning it. Is that what they're doing? Pruning the trees and picking mushrooms. Cleaning all the houses. Oh, I'm gonna go look at this. Jumping over walls like crazy.
Doing mushrooms, and
that's why they're running around wildly.
And they can jump really high.
Yeah, and they somebody's coming. Everybody run to the townhouse. Yeah. And then it gets killed. Like I watched the last guy that took me out. I was like, he took me out. He only got 500 of each, and I wanted to see what the deal was. And he had level 6 archers. Put down 5 of them. And while they were shooting at it, everybody from my whole, fortress ran into that townhouse while it was getting fired on by these 5 guys. And then it blew up. Like they all ran in there and boom. And then he just quit. He didn't let it play out. He's like 5 guys. They didn't even shoot at anything else. Nothing killed them.
You know what I'm going to just start doing? It's just go into people's village if I want to drop trophies or something, and just drop a troop and watch how far they have to run.
There's somebody here. There's one guy.
No, that's a terrorist right there. It's like somebody's just like
one wall breaker. I'm running in for the bomb, and he blows himself up.
And quite frankly, it's staggering to me how that none of the people, they're all of perfect physical health because. You'd think that there would be that one of them that trips or something like that.
The kid running through the field.
Yeah.
The little house in the prairie. Oh, mommy.
Yeah. Just like
there's a rock right there. Come on.
No person behind it. It'd be cool to see somebody trip and then the little people go back and grab them and they're like,
I suppose all the old people and the kids are already in the town hall. This is a pretty war-based society, so there's They're already in there.
There's no schools.
They didn't flee into the woods.
Yeah.
Run away!
At what point does, do they stop just building and warring?
I just thought of a great new troop that we should put in. Supercell, put it in. We talked about what kind of new troops would be cool. The Dread Pirate Roberts. Oh. When Andre the Giant was standing on the wheelbarrow with his coat on fire, I am a Dread Pirate Roberts. There will be no survivors. I am here, and soon you will not be here. That shit would be great. Just stand him out in front of the town hall and watch the whole thing shatter and explode.
It would be cool to have a troop that, marched on the peg leg. So you, you watch him, and he's, peg legging it up. And, you could have a pirate, and then once he
pirate?
Huh?
Yeah.
And then you got close to the wall, and then the parrot took off and, pecked something,
That seems pretty tiny.
Well, yeah, but missile.
Where the Dread Pirate. Oh yeah, right.
The
I'm a Dread Pirate Roberts.
The pirate stops and then the damage.
For your soul.
Circle damage.
Circle damage with the parrot damage.
Yeah, just circles around and then
bird shit damage.
Yeah, I did try the golem.
I like
the
that.
golem.
What about this? You're onto something there. Probably a more expensive troop, but it works as both ground and air simultaneously together.
Yeah,
that
would be cool. It plants itself, and then, or you pick where it plants, and then it just
you couldn't do that because you can't plant it inside.
Well, maybe there's something coming. I did try the golem.
Yeah. It's boring as hell. It's so slow. He gets so behind everything. You know what he is? He's your giant with the heal spell. You put him down and everybody shoots at him for hours.
Yeah.
And then you can go around to the different side.
I suppose he could be a great distractor, right?
Yeah, right. That's it.
But the problem is he
slow.
runs into a wall and then he sits there and hammers on it for about
all 3 minutes.
Yeah, all 3 minutes.
Because you can't bust through a blue wall by himself.
I mean, you'd have to be able to. I don't even know what you'd have to do.
The two times I've used
to make him work.
He was one of the first guys I put out, and both times he was the last guy alive.
Yeah, but
I dumped everybody on the screen,
Yeah,
and he was taking shots. He was doing his job.
I suppose if you got everybody into the core centers, and then you could send them in,
But he doesn't.
But it'll take him 45 minutes to get there, and then when he does. I don't know.
He doesn't have it. Well, his level 1. He just doesn't have a lot of attack power.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got great hit points, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't do enough damage.
I mean, he's got to be able to go through a wall as fast as a giant. But you know what? That's level 1. So
that's true. Yeah, and that's right.
So I would say, maybe I will upgrade him in the future, but.
Meh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about the Hog Riders.
Guy.
Lord KJ came in and was handing out those level 5 Hog Riders. They did pretty good.
Oh yeah, those are fun. I got a couple of those.
Yeah,
guys.
that was pretty cool. And that was the first time I had seen, and it was nice to be able to try out somebody else's troops or whatever.
Top end shit. Yeah, I mean the first time I got to the level 3, got to try out some level 3 dragons. I put them out. I guess I'll soften something up with this guy. He was just wasting everybody.
Yeah. Have you noticed? And okay, here's the one thing since the update that we talked about the update and being able to see if people donate troops, right?
Sure.
Or give troops and how many they get. Well, it was in the clan chat the other night that Mel was saying that he can't give as much as he gets. That's what she said. But the thing is if you notice, if you look at
ridiculous.
I know. Well, I can't help. Never mind. I
can't help myself. Is that what she said?
Yes. I don't know what is. It's a curse inside of my brain.
That is what she said.
Yeah.
Curse inside of her somewhere.
Yeah. It's called chlamydia. Anyways.
That's what she said again. It's just going to keep saying it.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Here's the thing. That's the thing. That's what she said.
Okay, now shut up.
Hey, shut up. That's what she said.
All right.
All right. That's what she said.
If you look right now, how many troops have you given versus donated?
I can't even read that. I don't know.
Oh, you can't?
I can't. It's too tiny. I can look. Hold on. I'm going to try.
The thing is I donate all the time, but, I ask for troops, But if it's
Where's my clan?
instead of
in my
it
clan.
creating something that it's like, okay, you can see people are donating. All of a sudden, people that donate, that I know donate all the time, have more troops received than they do donated. And I thought, well, isn't the goal 50-50? But I guess that's not it. But I know for me, like, I'm going, oh, I'll hold off on donating because I'm like, oh, or not donating, but getting troops, because I'm like, well, I've gotten way more, and I'm donating every time I'm in there.
Here's the thing. You can only donate 5 at a time, but you get 25 at a time.
Good point.
Yeah, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
what it is. You have
Yeah.
to match that, but you're not going to be able to because the time you spend on there, I mean, if you're on there for 20 minutes, the time it takes to get one set of troops to another while your shit's upgrading, if you're just standing there and people are asking, you can donate that many. But then again,
That's a good point. I didn't really think of it that way, but we were
do
talking
you
about
donate
it.
20 troops or 25 troops every 20 minutes?
If I could,
I mean, I would too. I mean,
Yeah.
I might donate 20, 25 troops.
that's a
in
good
3
point,
minutes.
because we were talking about it, and it was like, well, at first I said 50%. You would think it should match out, but then at the same time, you're right. It can't match out unless you've got lots of people asking for troops all the time.
Well, and we have people that ask. It's the same. We all
Give.
and we all get, and we all try to get, but it's 5 to 25.
Yeah, but see, and I think that
If you have a reaction to that statement out there in listener line, call 47422. What is the number?
42427 class.
42427 Clash.
All right.
That's 42427 Clash for all you.
Yeah, because that's something I
kiddies out
have
there
to.
in Radio Land.
I have to bring that back and tell them guys, because that makes complete sense. I just thought it would balance out so you could see that people are donating and what they're getting.
I think it says 700 donated and something like 953
Yeah,
received.
and all of a sudden you feel like bad about it, like, oh, I'm not.
Not at all.
So you don't. But we were talking about that, and we were like, yeah, it's tough. But like, Boots was saying, that a lot of times he's just sitting there reading, and he'll just donate, and he'll,
Yeah.
But it's a different way to consider.
If you're on it and you're looking at it for 20 minutes while you're waiting for the next time you can request,
Yeah.
you can get the 25.
Yeah.
But if you don't get to 25 in every 20 minutes,
Right.
it's not. Yeah.
I guess my point of the whole bringing this up is that it's had a different effect than I thought it was when they upgraded it. So
Sure.
So yeah.
I don't know. It works. It's a good way to track stuff.
I like the upgrade. I think it's been going well. Anything new about the update that you?
Well, I really like the fact that my level 9 is only going to cost me 3 mil.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
All that stuff that you paid, all your dark elixir drill. I'm going to start doing that next.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to spend all my elixir on is the dark drills, just like you did. And it's going to take me half the time because it's going to be half the cost.
Yes.
In your face, sucker.
Yeah, but I've upgraded all that stuff in the meantime, so I don't ever.
This is true. You've always been ahead of me because
I don't feel like it's waste. I mean, yeah, it sucks that I spent that much.
Meh.
And whatever.
did it. It was something to do.
Yeah, but I've made thousands in the meantime. I mean, I wake up in the morning after sleeping, and I've got 1,000 sitting there waiting for me. So
Right. You got
and level 5 minions.
Queen level 3, level 5 minions, level 7 king.
Yeah, and I'm about to go.
Right.
I'm about 3,000 away from my next queen upgrade. So I'm excited. Deb, she's doing good. She's a hard worker. Deb, my queen.
Your queen.
Yeah.
I think maybe what I'll do with my next pumps is I'll get one of them all the way to level 6, while the one I have is at level 3.
I think that's a good idea.
Because you only have 2, right?
Yeah.
I only get one more, so
And here's why
I'll
that's
just
a good
leave the
idea.
one at level 3. I guess I wonder how long it takes to get to level 4.
You know what
might
I do?
Might get that one up there.
I would
first.
do the 1 to level 4 first, because then it makes 15 more an hour instead of 10, I think. But you should do the 1 all the way up, because the last batch, it makes it like, or
Well,
maybe it's
I
10,
mean, I'll
10.
get there. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that'll
But
be
you're right.
eventual.
But it's just like the pumps in the mines.
Yeah.
It's like that last bit makes a lot more difference.
Exponential. It
Yeah,
jumps
yeah.
way up there.
So, yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about doing that. I mean, I've already got almost 1 million. I started that today, my plan, and I honestly started with less than $200,000 because I was doing walls.
Okay.
So I'm.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to follow you because I'll be in a different clan this next week, and so
Well, you can still come and see my shits. 'Cause
yeah,
we're
on
friends.
Game Center. So next week I'll report on the new clan that I'm in, and I think it'll be cool to see how other people work. I feel like I can donate now, and I
Our
can.
secret spy.
Yeah.
Scotty's-
What's there? You can't even attack a different clan. It's not like you can.
I found your coordinates. Yeah, now that
Yeah.
you let me in. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I think it'll be cool to see how other people work, and we've got a bunch of new clan members and things like that. Ryan, the clan leader's back.
Oh yeah. It's good to see him back. He's been back. I think sometime during the night.
Yeah.
Snuck back in under the radar.
Yeah,
Welcome back, Ryan.
Thought he deleted it and was never coming back. Now he's-
But welcome back. to
Boots has
Minnesota
been doing
Nice.
awesome as a leader. He's been sending out clan messages to everybody,
Yep.
and
keeping us updated on what's happening.
yeah. So, and he's about to take the bar exam, so he's
Good luck with that.
yeah. So
What else is new in the world for you, Scotty?
all right, well, let's talk a little bit about starting kind of like with episode 16's thing. What some book, movie, TV recommendations this week is a new
Book, movie?
segment.
New segment, book, movie, TV. Oh my God, I have to pee. That's the new segment. All right, I just named it.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Let's
Okay.
move into. Oh my God, I have to pee.
No, we'll get to that. That's at the end. Well, this will take so long that at the end of it, it'll be like, I gotta pee. So book.
Okay.
Any good books lately? Scotty, go.
Well, I read Cyberstorm, but because I.
But I was.
It's
I
a
was
good
drunk.
book. It's a good book. No, it's a good book. The one book I would recommend though, because I did, we did Ready Player One last
right.
time.
Definitely awesome.
I would say one of the best books. So Ready Player One, I read really fast. The other book that I read in an afternoon, it was so good, was called The Remaining by D.J. Mullis, I believe. It's Molles. It's a zombie-ish type book. It rocked. And there's like 4 of them in the series, and I really like it. Or no, there's 3 now. There's another one coming out at the end of the month.
Post-apocalyptic.
Post-apocalyptic, but
Zombies,
it's cool.
guns,
Here's the premise.
swords.
I'll tell you the premise.
Lay it on me.
Every time that there's a national,
Outline it for me.
every time there's a
Give
national,
me a synopsis.
okay, I'm going for it. Every time there's a national emergency, right?
They put people in a bunker.
They put people in a bunker, one in every state.
Guess it. Totally guess it.
And so after, if they go in there, they have 30 days on lockdown. They go in there if
Get it. Spit it out.
okay,
You got it.
They go in there and they're in contact with somebody, but if they're not in contact with them after at any point, 30 days later, their goal is to come out and reestablish community, or the United States, basically, by establishing relationships with small bands of survivors.
Okay.
So
And they have tons of resources for these survivors?
they have bunkers, so they kind of have a sense of they have a bargaining chip.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Okay.
And so it was one of the best
That sounds
reads
pretty cool.
ever. Yeah, it was
And
so
it's zombies out on the surface, and
Yeah, it's like this thing
and
called-
then bands of survivors with shotguns and hillbillies. And,
yeah.
of crazy
So
fuckers.
everything that normally goes, but it's a totally believable zombie apocalypse, and it just was an awesome read.
Totally believable zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I mean,
I know exactly what you mean, but that
Like
sounds
the premise was
Yeah.
it was really cool. So I loved it, and I read I think all 3 books within a week.
What's the name?
It is called The Remaining.
The Remaining,
Yeah, and then it's like The Remaining Refugees and The Remaining.
and the rest, and then
Yeah, and so
and then the next one's called.
the next one
there's
comes
a couple
out.
more.
The next one
and
comes
then-
out on June 21st.
and that'll be called. There's even less.
There's even less. Yeah. No, I was just blown away. But
All right, well, books. That's a good one. The
Okay.
Remaining by J.G. Morris.
DJ Mullis, Molles. You
All
got
right,
me.
J.D. Mullis.
Okay, DJ
Mullis.
Yeah.
All right, B.J. Morris.
Shut your mouth. Okay, what do you got?
Books. I just read Chuck Palahniuk's. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Chuck Palahniuk, the guy that wrote Fight Club,
Okay.
which is a great writer. All of his stuff, Choke, Diary, and all that other stuff. It was a book called Damned. was about this 13-year-old girl who died and went to hell. And it's kind of like from a 13-year-old girl's snarky point of view. And his whole view of what hell is not what you'd think. She's working at a telemarketer's. Everything is sticky and there's candy everywhere, but it's crappy candy, and everything's dirty and there's mountains of toenails.
Like candy corn.
Yeah, candy corn, popcorn balls, black licorice gum.
Oh, okay.
Nobody wants that stuff, but candy is the currency in hell, and all
The
the
worst
crappy
kind
stuff.
of, for me, it would be orange Starburst.
Well, the juicy, man. They make with all the juicy. They make the dragon cry. That's pretty good stuff. I don't know. I like me a Starburst.
No, I like the Starburst, but the orange Starburst.
No good.
The one flavor you don't like.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah.
There was popsicles at work the other day, and I was like, "Oh, sweet pineapple!" I pulled it out of there, and I looked at the box, banana. Oh, fucking barf! Who bought this? And then I look at it, and it was sure enough, it was like cherry, grape, orange. Awesome. Banana, and then root beer.
Yeah, root beer popsicles are good.
Puke.
Oh, they're good.
Oh, and pineapple. I was so excited about it, and then banana, just like I'm gonna throw up because pineapple is my favorite flavor.
The banana flavor doesn't have a real.
It's not a citrus.
Well, yeah, but it also doesn't have a real punch. Like Runts, right?
Oh, the banana one, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
those are the ones you throw.
Yeah. I just don't like anything artificial orange either. It's kind of weird.
Well, anyway, so the girl's in the hell, and there's the mountain of bile, and there's the sewer swamps, and then she's walking around all snarky in hell, and goes on an adventure to try to find the devil because I'm getting out of here, and it's kind of like, and she meets some people that are in the cages near.
So is this funny? Is this?
Yeah. If and there's there's a transformation, and it's all his books are about that kind of stuff, and
I don't know if I'm interested.
It's good, and the thing is, I got to the end. It was to be continued, and that really pissed me off because he's never done any of his other books, and it was right at a good part. She's going after the devil because I won't ruin the ending,
but it's to be continued.
But it's like the Breakfast Club in hell. Basically, that was what it said on the back of the book. But yeah, she's the unpopular girl at the boarding school, and there's the jock, and there's the pretty girl, and there's the nerd, and there's the punk.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the Breakfast Club in hell.
Like an unsurprised or a surprising to be continued thing. When you expect it to not be, sometimes can be bothersome. Like, for example,
I'm going to buy it.
Okay. So you liked it that much?
Yeah.
But I went to The Hobbit, right, a while back. I had no idea it was in 2 parts.
It's in 3 parts.
It's in 3. Well, shit. Because
they've made it into 3 parts. I am kind of happy because then they're going to have everything.
Yeah, and the whole time I'm sitting here going, are they going to leave out this? I'm like, well, God, how long have I been here? And they haven't even got to this part yet. I thought it was all in one movie.
There's this freaking dragon already.
Yeah. I'm like, I haven't even, got to that part. So, yeah. All right. Well, movie.
I did see a really good movie this week. 1998 was when it was made. I think I saw it probably once, maybe twice back then, and I don't remember it, most of the parts of it. I was at home with the lady. She was getting ready to take a shower. I was looking at the TV, and I was actually going to get ready to put on the video game, and thinking about that, or looking through the DVR to see what was on, and I'm like, oh, look what just started. She's like, oh, and we started watching the very beginning of it, and then she took a shower for like 5 minutes. She's come back on, she sits down, and honestly, we said like 4 words to each other for an hour and a half.
What movie?
Practical Magic.
Oh my!
Right? With Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. I'm like, we're halfway through the movie, and I just was sitting on the bed watching this. I turned around, I was like, when's the last time you've seen this?
Okay, so
she said 15 years, and I said, this is a pretty good movie. Other than the soundtrack, which was like Indigo Girls all day long, it was terrible.
Oh.
That's a pretty good flick. I honestly, it's.
So of all the movies with this new portion of the podcast,
right? I love my sci-fi.com. Practical Magic was the movie that I went with today. I enjoyed it. I gave it a solid A. It would have been an A+ except for the soundtrack and the fact that it was a chick flick, really.
Do you think so?
And the end goes like, it was a little too happy at the end.
There's nothing in my mind that would have expected that to come out of your mouth.
Practical magic.
Yeah, of all the movies in the entire world, for you to sit here in SBMT Studios,
Close enough.
BSMT Radioland Studio, and to suggest to the listeners of this podcast to watch Practical Magic.
I liked it.
And you know what?
And here's the other thing. Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman were young, and they're fucking fine back then. In 98.
Well, I think they're good looking now, too.
Yeah. Well, Nicole Kidman has had some face work done, and but they're young.
So if you want to keep up with Boneyard, you can watch Hocus Pocus for next week.
Hey, that's a funny movie. That's a good movie. Bette Midler and stuff. I like that. That's a good movie.
Okay.
Yeah. That's some good shit.
God, I'm honestly, I'm in shock. And if I would have said that to you, if I would have told you, you got to watch Practical Magic, you would have slapped me in the face.
No, I would have been like, I don't think I've seen that movie in 15 years. I don't know. I was like,
yeah, and I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying I'm just sitting here in shock a little bit about
it moves super fast. You know, it's in the past. This is our story. There's witches. We're all twins, and then there's more witches, and then the girl gets married, and then her husband dies, and I'll just tell you the story because fuck it, it's an old movie. And then the thing goes on, and then they run into a problem, and then they're gonna kill this guy, and then this other guy comes alive, and then there's a problem, and then the old twins leave, the old aunts leave, and they're running around naked and stuff. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Well, you can buy that and put it into your Olsen twin collection. Even though they're not in it, but it'll look nice on your shelf next to the Olsen twin movies that you own.
I don't own Olsen twin movies.
I'm just giving you shit.
It's all Lindsay Lohan, man. Herbie Love Bug, Freaky Friday.
Are you serious?
No.
Okay.
Come on.
After
you never know, right?
After Practical Magic, nothing surprises me.
I don't think I've seen any other movies this week. The new Venture Brothers came out on Sunday. That was a good episode.
Oh.
I'm sure some of our listeners
What
out
is
there.
that?
It's a cartoon on the Adult Swim channel.
Okay.
It was hour long.
So that's your
new
TV
season.
recommendation this week.
TV, yeah, that would be a good one. That was a good one. I caught up on my Big Bang Theory finally forever, and I haven't really been
In between
much.
rewatching Practical Magic.
It just was
over
on
and over.
the movie channel. It just happened to come on. I was like,
I know.
what is this movie? And then the title came on. I'm like, oh. And I had to hit the info, and I'm like, oh, all right. And the intro was really cool because it was a story of this witch getting hung. Like, oh, I got sucked into this. And then
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what I've seen in movies this week.
What have you seen?
In the last 2 weeks, actually, since. Well, I saw Star Trek again.
I haven't yet. It sounds good. We've talked about this last time.
Yeah,
I'm really excited to know
That was good.
what I know.
I went and saw. Okay, I'll tell you because I've been going to a bunch of movies. My getaway.
Well, hit me with it.
I saw Now You See Me, which was pretty
The magic
good.
stuff.
The magic movie.
The cash exploding out of people.
Yeah.
That's all I know about it. Looks good, yeah.
It was cool. You know,
I love magic. I'm an amateur magician. I'm pretty good. I can pull my thumb off and stuff. Make a quarter disappear.
you can make a quarter. You can make $1 disappear too.
Yeah, give me $1.
No.
Put it in my pocket. It's kind. Check it out. Well,
yeah, I can.
for those of you at home, I'm pulling my thumb out right now. It looks totally like it's real, and it is real.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, it was pretty good. You know, I liked it. Last night I saw After Earth
With the Will Smith and his clan.
Yeah.
Just his son,
and his
right?
son. Was pretty good. I liked it. I think that.
Was it a cool premise of being After Earth? I mean, how was that? How did that roll out?
Yeah, I thought it was a good premise. I was not sitting in that theater going, "Oh, this is the best movie I've ever seen," but I liked it. Would I buy it?
When's the
Probably.
last time you have said that?
Oh, a
In
lot.
a theater. This is the best movie I've ever seen. They just
No,
get,
I mean, where
movies
you're-
just get that much better.
No,
every
where
time you
you're
go to the
totally
theater?
like taken out of, your mind.
Yeah, I
you know?
gotcha.
Iron Man
News
3
shit.
would be like that. It was
Really?
like,
Is
oh,
that
this
good?
is so freaking good.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
Star Trek was really good. Now You See Me. It was good. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be careful with my recommendations. Okay, and so After Earth was good. It was worth a watch. I had to see it in the theater because there's no way I can watch it here at home because the dogs will bark at the TV the entire time. Just like I Am Legend, I can't watch that movie. I had Life of Pi sitting here for about a month and a half.
Because your
didn't
dogs
watch it.
bark at brown people or what?
No, they'll bark at the tiger in the boat.
Oh, right.
They'll sit and bark at the it's nuts. I mean, I can't watch Jurassic Park or anything.
So they go to Earth. They're like space warriors or something, and they fall to Earth after 3,000 years or something.
It's 1,000 years in the future.
Only 1,000.
Yeah, I think it's
According
1,000.
to Battlefield Earth,
Yeah.
everything would still be standing, and there'd still be shit around. They could find paper
No,
mache
but things.
dragons and
There's
and
an alien.
golf course.
There's an alien
God,
nemesis.
I hate that movie.
There's an alien.
So
nemesis.
good.
Actually, that Battlefield Earth.
Yeah.
I wanted to like it so bad, and I watched it again, and it is. Oh my god, it's painfully horrible.
But you can't watch it every time. I love that movie because it's, and I hate it at the same time. It's such a terrible movie. I love it.
Really?
Yeah, and plus Barry Pepper is awesome. Like in anything, he's the main dude. He was the sniper in Saving Private. What's his name?
Oh, I thought that was Busey.
No,
I thought that was a Busey.
no. That's Barry Pepper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So I liked it. It was good. Good acting. I want to watch
So
it.
aliens come to Earth, and that's why we left.
No, yeah, I'm not going to give away. It just basically people had to leave Earth and
come back, and
but
there's some
they're
bullshit.
the planet they moved to,
Sucky.
they found out alien life. And the alien life can only like genetic engineering and stuff.
Blah. Yeah, right.
They can only smell fear. Kind of cool premise. Yeah, they track you by fear. It's cool. So it's a cool movie. And I didn't know it was M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, what a twist! Was
No.
there a stupid twist at the end?
No. That's why I'm glad I didn't know because the whole time I'd be going, "Ooh, I'm waiting for a
what's the
twist."
and then not get
Yeah,
one. And
there's
be
no
pissy
twist.
about it.
It's straightforward.
movie, good.
Yeah, he didn't write it. I don't think he
Like
just
that,
directed it.
Like that Sixth Sense.
Oh yeah, good movie.
You find out at the end it's
Shut up! Don't. You know what? I know for a fact that a lot of people that are listening probably have never seen that movie.
Well, it's a good movie. I'm just going to give it away. You find out at the end.
No, stop. Okay.
all right.
All right. So we're running
Who's
a
in
little
that?
bit. We're running
It's
a little
like-
bit.
it's,
Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Haley
That's that
Joel
movie. You find out at the end that ball guy was Bruce Willis the whole time.
Osment. Okay.
Yeah,
Good. Nice.
That's the thing. He turns
Okay.
the knob and he's like, "I'm Bruce Willis."
We're running a little bit long, so let me finish up with.
All right. What do we else got? Movie.
No.
Books?
It's still
Oh,
my.
you're still movie.
Yeah. The other movie I saw last week, Fast and Furious 6.
Oh yeah, was it good? I mean, was it good?
Okay.
Not was it a good movie?
Let me preface
Did
it
it
this
take
way.
you to another place like Practical Magic or what?
It's no practical magic, but okay. So listen,
Is it no Fast and Furious 5?
it's no Fast and Furious 5. Here's what I thought.
He drives a car out of a crashing plane.
Yeah.
He crashes a car out of a crashing plane.
And
that sounded cool. That looked cool. I thought that was going to be cool.
I'm not going to spoil it. Okay. Here's what I'll say.
How would he spoil that?
No, just
It's
listen.
a chase movie and there's
Can
crashes.
you
There's
just
nothing,
listen?
There's no story. I mean, what's the point of the story?
Listen to me recapping,
Yeah.
not you watching the
Characters
cruise.
that were dead are back. You know that Chinese guy died like 4 movies ago.
Okay, just stop. Okay, let me get to my review.
All right. Fast
Okay.
and Furious 6.
So
Scott's demise. Go.
Okay, Fast and the Furious 5, rock and roll, right? It was really good. This one,
It had The Rock.
yeah, this one, okay, I am glad. I was not unhappy that I saw it.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping for Fast and Furious 5. I will say this, dialogue sucks.
Well, duh.
No, but hold on. Just
on.
wait. The action scenes.
Tyrese, what do you expect?
The action is good.
Ludicrous. Come on.
The action's good, but sometimes it's really unbelievable. But here's the only part. Okay, I seriously was really bought into the whole movie until the very end, and I'm just gonna tell you because you already know that the plane thing right on the end.
Well, that's in the trailer. They put the end of the movie in the trailer.
Right. So they are, the bad guy's trying to get on the plane at the end. The thing comes down, and he drives up, and so this plane's taking off, right? And they're coming up behind, and they're doing the stuff, and they're gonna try to get the plane to stop. I swear to God, after 5 minutes of them trying to take off,
Yeah.
the pilot says, we got to pull up now. And I turned to my friend and I said, if I was that pilot, I'd go, why? We're already almost there. And I kid you not, it went on for another 10 minutes. It was the longest runway in the history of the world. It went
a freeway.
on and on.
Miles.
It went on. Yeah, it went on and on and on and on and on. Like, I seriously, like, probably like a 15-minute scene where they're chasing this plane down a runway
It's still not
at
taking off.
90 miles an hour.
All right. Yeah.
And I'm thinking,
At jet speed. you
yeah,
know?
I mean, at that speed, going 90 miles an hour for like 15 minutes, you'd be like, what?
Well, think
like,
about when you get on a plane.
you'd be 45 miles.
Think about when you get on a plane, you hear that, and then you hear it go, and you go, oh,
Yeah.
and less than a minute later,
Yeah.
you're in the air.
Granted, they had to wait for people to get up, to make the escape, but I couldn't even believe it that it went on that long. And that's the only thing about and it's not a spoiler, but if you do watch it after you think about how long that airport.
No, I'm going to. But
Yeah.
that's the thing about those movies. So what? That just makes it awesome. The fact that they, like, fuck it. We're gonna make a mile long runway because this scene's going to be cool. And they did that. Like, that's fine.
Yeah, there's a couple other problems with that
They're not
scene
winning
that I
Golden
that
Globes. They're not going to win an Oscar for finest
Best Picture.
screenplay.
It's up for Best Picture.
Come on.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so
Can't be.
so that was it was
Along with Yahoo Serious and Young Einstein.
there was a couple fun.
I saw that the other day. It's
There was a
terrible.
couple there was really good parts, and I wasn't unhappy that I saw it.
Right.
But I said to my friend Marsha afterwards, I said, "There's no way in good conscience I could recommend this movie to somebody else."
You can recommend it to me.
Well, yeah.
You know I wouldn't want to go see that.
Well, I don't
I'm not
know.
going to go see it. I'm not going to spend money on that movie.
I don't know.
That's
No,
ridiculous.
I know I'm going to buy you beaches for your birthday.
Yeah, she dies though.
Don't ruin it for people. So
Oh
yeah.
no, the little boy. Wasn't that the one? Wasn't that the one when Macaulay Culkin dies because he got stung by all those bees?
No, that's my girl.
Oh, that's my girl. Yeah,
Yeah. So
that was sad.
yeah, that was a sad movie. So yeah, she was just in something that I couldn't believe she was in. Anyways, so I would say if you want to see it, go see it, but don't
no,
blame
I'm not
me.
going to see it.
But don't blame me
All right.
because I won't recommend it. But I would say it was all right. It
All
was
right. Okay. So you're saying Star Trek, obviously.
yes, Iron Man 3 for sure.
Iron Man, go do it because you'll be brought somewhere else.
Yeah,
What was the middle one? After Earth, go see it.
yeah. If you like
Fast
that,
and the
stuff.
Furious, wait for it to.
Yeah, unless you're hell bent on doing
Yeah,
it.
well, unless you have some money to blow. Practical Magic, go to where videos are bought or rented and buy it or rent it.
I can't even believe that this is going to be a matter of public.
Well, hey, listen, rent it or buy it and watch it. Netflix that thing, YouTube it.
Okay,
And then call me 474-27-CLASH. Tell me what you think.
yeah. Please tell us if you disagree with any of the movie choices because we're kind of doing a little bit of different segment. With this podcast, feel free to call in and give us your opinion. 424-27-CLASH, ClashClansPodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Also, TV sucks right now.
Well, yeah, what do you got watching on
I
TV?
was trying Revolution so bad, but it just is sucking.
I would also want that to work, but I know that it's not going to.
But you know what's actually surprisingly good? Defiance.
Yeah, with the aliens and the
it's actually
the St. Louis.
doing pretty good.
I haven't caught any of that.
But that's just a casual recommendation.
I know all you fans out there are loving the Game of Thrones right now because I guess I haven't seen any of this season.
Yeah.
I read all the books.
torrented.
I watched every episode on Sunday last 2 seasons, but I didn't catch the first one.
Yeah.
I don't have
no
a regular...
spoiler alerts. I'll just say this: Sunday's episode.
Okay, here's the thing. It was the shit, right? It was super gruesome. That's all I got out of my mom. Now, my mom hears about this show. Oh, the Game of Thrones. I hear it's really good. Everybody's talking about it. So I put it on the old DVR and I watched the last episode. And guess what? Oh, so many people died. She wasn't happy. She just had to turn it off because it was just super gruesome.
Well, you know what happens because you've already read the books.
Right. You don't have to spoil it for me. I don't know who dies. They killed somebody and she didn't know who the guy's
It's the
name was.
phrase wedding.
Oh, cool. Right. All right. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that was the episode.
That's cool. Yeah. I was waiting for that to see that because that would have been good,
Yeah.
especially with the head and
I'm
the,
anxious
and the
to
other head
see
and
you watch this season because I've been wondering if it's going out of sequence a little bit.
He has been changing it up.
Yeah.
They have been. That's what they've been talking about.
Yeah,
and
we'll
there's
talk
too much.
We'll talk a little bit about this off air because there's some questions I had to ask you about it. But
I don't barely remember that.
so yeah, Game of Thrones for sure.
I read all
but
5 books in like 4 months. I didn't.
It's the most torrented.
20,000 pages, and I read them in. I'm not going out this weekend. I'm going to read for 9 hours because I could not put that book down.
Oh God, they're awesome.
I was buying them 2 at a time. After I bought the first one, read it, and I'm like, I'm going to buy 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And then I bought 4 and 5.
Well, hopefully finishes it before.
He dies.
No, before the series meets up with it.
That's true.
You know, 'cause that's coming up. But yeah, so we're devolving here, and we're running a little bit long, so we're gonna wrap this up.
Wrap it up.
You know what?
Books,
Tell us if
movies, TV. I got to piss. The segment is over.
Yeah.
We covered books. We covered movies a lot.
Clash Clans.
Practical Magic and TV. Not
Send
much.
in your recommendations.
Yeah, what do you
Anything
got?
you.
What do you got? I want to need some good TV to watch lately, and I got nothing.
Yeah.
Venture Brothers. That was a good episode. I was glad to see those guys back.
Yeah. Send in some of your recommendations. If
Music. No, you
No.
have terrible taste in music.
Oh, me.
We're not. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah,
doing
we're not
music.
even touching music.
No.
Because
All right, how about this? What is in your CD player right now?
I don't have a CD player.
Well,
Oh, I guess I do. It's somewhere around here.
well, it's not like if it's put away out like in your car.
It's called an iPad or iPod.
What, in your car? Do you have use your thing?
No.
Oh.
I just plug my.
What's the last song you listened to?
You know what? Actually, you know what? The last song I listened to, despite everything, I downloaded the Fast and the Furious theme song, 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
Song was that badass, huh?
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, so that song alone really revs you up in the movie. Like, yeah, I'm gonna,
Yeah, it's like at the beginning. It's
chopping
like,
popcorn. Like, yeah.
It's a bunch of cool rappers, you know, like doing.
All right.
Yeah, that's the last one I bought. I should say that's probably because I have an iPod and a couple of them. So
You got a lot of free music. Okay.
yeah. So okay, we're gonna wrap this up.
My CD player, Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. I've been listening to a lot of that. Track 10, Doggy Style. Everybody out there knows what I'm talking about. It's all good.
All right. So if you hate this segment of the show,
Eat it.
eat it, but let us know because, you know.
Yeah, what do you think?
What do you think? Should we keep going with it? Should we not? So
Books, movies,
yeah.
TV, music.
trying to- yeah.
I gotta piss.
okay.
That's the
I
name
got to
of the
piss.
segment.
That's the segment. Okay. So thanks everybody for listening. Sorry about the delay. If you were listening to this, you've already heard episode 16. So
Yeah, so fuck you and your delay. You're already
I
2
know.
episodes in.
I'm sorry. So we're back on schedule, 1 a week. We promise.
Don't promise that.
Yeah, we are.
I don't. All right.
Yeah, 1 at least a week.
Okay.
So, all right. Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks for being fans in the stands. Contact us. Find us on our blog. Find us Facebook. And call us 424-27-CLASH.
What's the number?
424-27-CLASH.
What's the email?
ClashGlansPodcast@gmail.com.
Where are we right now?
WBSMT.
You got it out right. All right.
all right.
See you later, fans.
Skilly beep beep beep.